What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's cloudy with a chance of rain. Yeah, nobody is complaining about the weather in the 80s, Debbie. That is correct. Madman, the first to comment. That's impressive. Also, Colin, what's up? TC Aviation Photography, great to see you. Yeah, dude, I'm loving this weather. I am loving it. Thought I'd jump on early. What's up, Dreamweaver? Great to see you. Remember, we're at Love Field, so once in a while we do have little freezing of the frames, so we'll do our best to fight technology, but just ask for a little patience. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Taking off and taken. That doesn't make any sense, but we'll go with it. We're on North Flow today, folks. And yeah, we've got a chance of rain for the next couple hours, and then I think after 8 is when it slows down. I'm going to adjust the microphone here. That will allow me to do this. And oh, look at that. We got, is that Arizona 1? We get Arizona 1. Be patient, my friends. I think it's due to the cloud cover, perhaps. So yes, the microphone is on the tarmac. Yes, that's affirmative, Debbie. Yeah, I've got it on a 200-foot cord hanging down right on the taxiway. I believe this is taxiway Bravo here on the east side. What's up, Delta Alpha Lima? Hey, Oklahoma Aviation, what's up? You're currently in the Black Hills. All right, well, thanks for saying hi and smashing that thumbs up button. Great to see ya. I know we're on a little bit early, but that's okay. That is okay, but there's Arizona 1. Which would be cool. Hey, Kevin. Nice to see ya. Good to see ya. Shatter Demon 300, what's up? And again, we're here at Love Field, so once in a while we do have a little Wi-Fi freezing up, so just be patient and refresh if needed. Sometimes technology is not our friend here. Sometimes it is. Yeah, it doesn't want to play today. This weather is not good. Let me try this. You betcha, lots of Southwest action. Hopefully, if our Wi-Fi signal will hold out. I think Wi-Fi does not like, outdoors does not like clouds, because that perhaps can affect the signal. I have known research to back that up, but that's just a theory I have. Boing boys indeed. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. So when I got here, I didn't think I would get a parking spot. I remembered that it was 4th of July weekend, and there's like 60 to 100 open spaces here. Garages A and B are full, and C has got a few spaces left. So thank you so much, Shatter Demon. It's the concrete. That could be. We'll have to do some testing, some analysis. So we are on North Flow today. We've got what appears to be a private jet landing here shortly. And great to see everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy and say hi. Yeah, we do have a private jet inbound. That's why Arizona 1 is waiting. As we zoom in, it looks like it is a Cessna 680 citation latitude from Denver, Colorado. That's true, Dubby. That is true. I'm just the mild-mannered host. Hey, Robbie. Yes, it was a great 4th of July yesterday. I enjoyed not doing anything because it was pretty hot. Today, though, it's in the 80s, which is freaking awesome. I will take that 100% of the time. So, yeah, we do have some light showers around the area. And temperatures are in the low 80s, so it is fantastic right now. So hopefully we'll have a nice long show, meet lots of new people, and get some people to celebrate and share the channel and join. So we're looking at runway 31 right today, since we are on North Flow. The wind's out of the north. I would say about 10 knots. You know, I have a habit, Robbie. I never stay up for the fireworks. I usually fall asleep before the fireworks. So I caught a little bit, but then I went to bed. I could definitely do that, but I feel like they would be the equivalent of Chinese menus, Chinese restaurant menus, and nobody would pay attention to them. Oh, parade and a pool party. Cool, Robbie. This one is, I guess, you could call it a special livery with the little stamp there of, I don't know who that is. Well, that's very true, Debbie. Or I could just give you the cards and you could hand them out to everybody in the IOC. The Buc-ee's logo. That's not a bad idea for advertising. I've always been a big proponent, and I don't know what the problem is, but I've always wanted to put advertising on the overhead bin space. I don't see anything wrong with it. All right, there's Arizona 1, and we got a Challenger 350. Oh, I'm well known already? I see. Well, fair enough. Rick Reed, hey, good evening. How's Minnesota? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome in. FlexJet Challenger 350. Cool, Delta Alpha Lima, sounds good. Favorite 4th of July food? I don't know. I don't know that I have one. I don't know. What's 4th of July known for? Bomb pops, probably. Hang with us here, by the way. We don't always have the best signal here at Love Field, but we push through. And so if you get frozen, just refresh. We'll be back on and good to go. QT Pizza. One time, Debbie, and I'll never live it down. It was definitely a mistake. Good barbecue, Rick. Yep, for sure. For sure. Liver and onions. Colin says he had liver and onions. All right. That's a popular one. I don't know, that's a popular one in the United States, but that's popular somewhere. So Arizona 1's waiting. We got another Cessna, looks like a Citation. Looks like a 550 Mustang. Oh yeah, it was good, Dubby. That's nice. John Southwell, what's up? $560. I'm going to pass on that, but thank you for the offer, Dubby. That's very generous of you. What's up, Matt Man? Happy Friday to you. By the way, I saw your message. Definitely we could consider that Canada trip, eh? That's, of course, contingent on me getting a vehicle, so cross your fingers. That's cool, Delta Alpha Lima. No, it's not. It's really not. Happy Saturday to you, Colin. It's already Saturday. Arizona 1 taking off. All right. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I bet they were. That's the one thing I will say about Texas, Matt, man, is it's so hot, I think it kills all the mosquitoes, or a vast majority of them. Definitely. Well, I think everybody in the chat agrees, W, that you should support the channel. Make a contribution. Boom! Ha! You got no comeback. $8 p.m. I just got started. I'm hoping to go well into the night, hopefully. If you're not aware and you're new to the channel, Dubby and I used to work together in the airline world, so... That's right, I sure am. I sure am. You better believe it, Dubby. I love how you think it's funny and I'm scraping by, and you, meanwhile, are making like 6 figures, sir. Don't even. Hey, Colin, thanks so much for that £2 super chat. Appreciate you and your moderation and what you do. Oh, I do have some bad news. My sound bar is the wiring is pretty much stripped, so I'm gonna have to get some new wiring for it. So I'm gonna be without my sound effects for a few days. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Already made 6 figures. Listen to this, folks. This guy just sits around, sleeps, makes 6 figures. Once in a while, checks on his flight over the Atlantic. Best job in the world. And here he's giving me a hard time about my show. Whoa, Ramona Aviation. Good evening to you. What's up? Hey, I never said you didn't work hard. I just said you fall asleep once in a while. Yeah, Ramona, it was great to see you last night on Carolina Aviation stream. Hey, I wish it was. I wish it was me, Debbie. I don't know why I didn't get called. I didn't call for anything. C'est la vie. Such is life. Celsius tropical vibe. Good for you, Delta Alpha Lima. I bet, Ramona, I bet. It was a lot of fun. I was watching at home. It was great. So if you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure to like and subscribe. I think we should be good for data. I am kind of running low on this card, but I think we should be okay for the evening, and then I'll need to swap out. But just by chance, if everything freezes up, then you'll know I'm out of data. So, Captain John. There you go. There's the truth. Captain John gets paid to sleep at 40,000 feet. And it's encouraged. I'm all about it. Good for you, Captain John. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Like, I can't reveal that, Dubby. Top secret. Great to see everybody. Hope they had a great 4th of July here in the United States. And you know, I noticed that England has a new ruling party. So, happy election to those in England. Colin? You got that security clearance? Perfect. Yes, you're right, W. My apologies. I won't mention that again. You're exactly right. Carson, hello, hello. Oh, Carson, the next plane you're landing on? Okay, I think, well, we'll see. I think you're landing on the south side. I'm on the north side. So we'll cross our fingers, but it looks like both arrivals, Carson. We'll see. Which flight are you on, Carson? Which flight is yours? Roger that. Roger that, Colin. Thank you for your contribution, by the way, as we check out that 737-800 here at Love Field. Oh, Carson's on sound. Okay. Las Vegas to Dallas. All right. All right. We'll keep an eye out for you. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you, Carson. The next arrival is from Panama City. And then the next one on the other side is from Destin, Fort Walton. So we'll keep an eye out for you, sir. Dubby, you gotta you gotta gain some followers here. We'll keep an eye out. So yeah, our next two arrivals on this side, it looks like we're getting the 737-700 from Panama City, Florida, while the south side is getting Destin, Florida, Fort Walton Beach, VPS, also known as the Eglin Air Force Base. Hey. What's up, Fareed? Great to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, he told me about that, Colin. That's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to hearing how that goes. I know you and Michael are getting together on Monday, so that's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, if you're still above the clouds, we got a little bit to go, Carson. So we'll cross our fingers. Thank you very much, Rick. Appreciate that. Man, I turned up the sound just for Dave in North Little Rock, so I hope he makes a visit. From the oh man. I love it, Matt, man. I love it. Oh, that's hilarious. That was great. That was fantastic. Yep, reverse ops, indeed, sir. North flow. Winds out of the north today, Fareed. Correct. We'll keep an eye out for you, Carson. I'm going to make a giant sign that I can tape on this cement wall to tune in. Well, Carson, a good start is liking and subscribing, so we appreciate that. What's up, Andy Lang? Good to see you. Good evening. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. We're almost to the top of the hour here, so we'll play our official intro and welcome in everybody. I decided to get on a little bit early today. Traffic was better than I thought, so I got down here pretty early, so very grateful for that. So we have arrivals on runway 31 right and 31 left. We, for you new viewers, are on the north side, and our arrivals and departures are on 31 right. There are 2 runways here at Love Field, and they're both identical headings, and they're almost the same length. The one on the south side, 31 left, 13 right, is about 1,000 feet longer than this one. So, life begins at 40. Hey, great to see you. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Life begins at 40. That is a challenge. I'll tell you what. You know, when Southwest finally begins flying at DFW, we'll be able to see that in person. I haven't heard anything about when that will be. Still a ways off. I think the executive board is trying to fight off these investors. Yeah, and unfortunately, I do have a little bit of bad news. My soundboard, the cord that I use to connect to my phone was worn, so I'm going to have to get a new cord. So it'll be a couple days before I can get the soundboard back. I'm looking for you, Carson. I'm looking at the flight radar. I don't see you yet. All right, well, after this departure, we'll welcome everybody officially into the show. They do taxi fast for sure. I'll tell you what, I wonder, life begins at 40. I have a radar gun from when I played baseball. And maybe I can bring my radar gun at DFW and see how fast they taxi. Because there's that spot where I'm at, where I'm fairly close to the UPS Miniport. Might have to try it out. Robert, good evening. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Appreciate you. Obviously not fast enough, Debbie, because I'm here now. And I didn't pitch. I was outfield. Or catcher. Outfield or catcher was mostly what I played. I'll tell you what, folks. For you just looking in, it is fantastic this evening here in Dallas. Right now, it's in the low 80s. Mostly cloudy skies. So we are enjoying today for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. 187 from Dallas Love Field, officially underway now. Can't beat it. That's some great scenery right there. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live officially. So nice to have you here on Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 187, here from Love Field. Mostly cloudy skies, slight chance of showers, temperatures in the lower 80s. Actually, freaking amazing weather that we're having today. Couldn't ask for better weather here on the north side of Love Field. Yeah, it's pretty great, Matt, man. It is pretty great. Pretty awesome. You were the bench coach, Robert, is that right? Hey, Rachel. Good to see you. Welcome in. So it is 7 o'clock. It looks like our next arrival will be, I think it'll be Southwest 1656 if they give us runway 31 right. Looks like this Southwest has got a flow time 69 degrees, huh? So that plane is going to Phoenix. So I don't know if they've got a flow time there. Stream for the hurricane, eh? You know, I thought about that, Dubby. I don't think Houston will be affected too much, but then again, it is Houston. So there's that. Houston like gets a hurricane every 5 years, I think. Every 5 to 7 years. Oh, you're on the Phoenix one, huh? All right. You sure? Are you sure, Carson? 76 in Minnesota. Sounds fantastic. Roger that. Yeah, we definitely need the rain. We definitely do. No question about that, Andy. I could use a whole week of this. I could use a whole week of this. Yep, so here comes Phoenix. Carol, good evening from Virginia. It was 98 degrees, heat index 110. Oh my goodness, that sounds like our last 2 weeks here in Texas. My goodness. Stay cool out there. Okay, all right, Carson. I think you're on final for us. What's up, Aviation LA? Yep, you're headed our way, Carson. I see you. Well, I see your plane. So, are you on the left side or the right side? Way too hot in Houston. Life begins at 40. That is a fact. It's just basically 100% humidity in the 90s. I know that feeling. So this is like our coolest day, and then it's going to be ramping up, warming up over the weekend into the mid-90s, and then we'll be in the upper 90s next week. But I will certainly take this one day. All right, Carson, we've got you in sight. Good job, Carson. That was a nice, smooth landing there, Carson. Welcome back to Dallas. Or if you're just connecting here, welcome to Dallas, Carson. Yeah, some people have said that. I honestly, I don't know if it would be beneficial or not. So... Oh, very cool. Life begins at 40. I like flying to Denver. I like flying to Salt Lake City too. Oh, nice, Carson. Sweet, dude. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. That's the second time I think on all of our episodes we've caught a viewer watching live. First one was Desert Dwight when we were in Salt Lake City a long time ago. What's up, Carolina Aviation? Great show yesterday. Nice to see you. I'm going to turn down my microphone here a little bit. QT. W, all right, man. Hey, and W, I keep inviting you to come co-host the show with me. So the invitation's open, brother. You have a good night. Car wash. Actually, it's a car wash. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. It's actually going really well, Ethan. It's in the low 80s and low humidity and mostly cloudy skies. I do want to let you know that, unfortunately, my soundboard, the wiring is a little stripped out, so I can't do the sound effects for a couple days till I get a new cord. What's up, Chaotic Bean? Independence Day was great. It was nice and quiet. Just hung out with my sister. Thank you, Car Wash, for that $1.99 super chat again. So thank you early on to Car Wash Channel and Colin for their contributions. Thank you so much. Yeah, Car Wash, the weather's fantastic. Could not complain at all. 100% awesomeness. Yeah, it was great, Carolina. Great to have Ramona with you. That was pretty awesome. If you guys saw a little sneak peek of EMEA 1, hopefully it'll depart this side. All right, well, that's good. I'm trying to save up for a new podcasting board, but it's about $600. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of saving up. Bardstown Ski Hockey. Bardstown Ski Hockey, what's up? Great to see you. I'm doing well, man. Especially after my Blackhawks decided to sign everybody on the free agency list. Well, at least a good bit of free agents. So at least we'll now stink with a purpose. Thank you, Robert. Awesome, Carson. Yep. Roger that. Thank you, Ramona. Jacob, what's up? You know, Jacob, that's an interesting question. I think right now the forecasts are saying we're going to get some of the remnants, so some rain. I don't know that we're going to, as of right now, getting anything too severe up here in Dallas. And then by the time it makes landfall, I think it'll be a category 1 or 2 in at least how the forecast is. So we're keeping an eye on it. I would be more concerned for San Antonio. They might get some brisk winds or a chance of some storms, but nothing, at least so far on the forecast, is telling us we're going to get anything more than rain so far. Great question, but we'll find out. Things can change. I bet, Car Wash, so am I. Kansas City out of DFW on my favorite plane, A321neo. Nice. Well, Bardstown, that's at DFW. Sorry, we're at Love Field. It is, in fact, Matt, man, it 100% is, which is very interesting. We might have to go out there for a trip. And I can give you guys all a tour of Salt Lake City. I didn't get season tickets because they wanted to. I didn't get season tickets because they only wanted to sell half seasons. And I was like, no, I'm not doing half seasons and paying a premium. I want the full season. So I said, if that's what you're offering, I'm out. So I did not pick up season tickets. I'm not doing a half season. What's up, Josh Aldridge? Great to see you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, life begins at 40. That's right. Emirates, the A380 flies down there. We've done 3 live streams from Houston, and we'll definitely plan on doing a lot more when the weather's cooler. So look forward to more of those A380s. Life begins at 40. Yeah, Matt, man, we should do a road trip to Salt Lake City. and then do a live stream, and then also go to the game. Oh, they're selling full seasons now? Right on, Car Wash. Well, I told them from the very beginning I wanted a full season. So we'll see about that. Not better than DFW? DFW is definitely much larger. In fact, Bardstown, I think if you did the math, DFW handles almost 5 times as many passengers as Love Field does, which is crazy. Delta A350, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome into Love Field and episode 187. We're just looking at the beginning of runway 31 right. We're on north flow today, north winds. And we are here. And you know what? I thought this was interesting. I wonder who is here with this CRJ. I don't know if they're doing some work on the CRJ. But check this out. There's a CRJ 900 here on the taxi. Look at that, parked over at the FBO. That's a great question. Love Field Car Wash channel. It's named after Lieutenant Moss L. Love, an Army Air Corps pilot who was killed during a training flight at San Diego. Love had no connection with Dallas, but he was one of the first American military pilots to lose his life. So there you go. That is the answer, Car Wash. Thanks for that question. So yeah, I have never seen a CRJ 900 here. So that's a new one for me. Got a bit of wind here from the north. AJD, what's happening? I don't know who's playing FC Dallas. I just find that kind of bizarre. And there's supposed to be another Delta charter coming in from San Diego, I think. Are the Padres playing the Rangers? CRJ heavy, Josh. I like it. Yeah, let's see here. The mosquitoes are bad this year? Uh-oh. You'll stick to American? I usually do Southwest for the reason, like you said, usually it's the cheapest and I can bring 2 bags if I want. So if I want to bring my equipment, it won't cost extra. Yep. Hey, Susan, how you doing? I'm great. I'm fantastic, actually. It's only about 80 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. It's actually a really pleasant evening for July in Texas. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Aviation LAA. I actually, if you, I don't know, Car Wash, we'll see. So if you look really closely, Aviation LAA, there's Umea 1 right there. The Rangers are playing Tampa Bay. Okay. FC Dallas played Portland yesterday. Thank you, Robert. So yeah, there's Umea 1. So I'm crossing my fingers we'll get it to depart the north side here. So we had Arizona 1 earlier in the broadcast taking off, And looks like we may have won. Okay, car wash. Nice. Yeah. I saw that one. I was like, what? Okay, well, let's see if we can zoom in and catch the tail number of that Delta Alpha Lima. Oh, nice. Nice, Robert. All right, let's see. Okay, November 162 Papa Quebec. November 162 Papa Quebec. Sarah, hey, good evening. How's it going? Great to see you. Hello, welcome into Love Field, episode 187. I actually may not have to take a shower tonight from sweating so much. This is really refreshing. Oh, a Sky Worst plane, huh? Nice. I did not know that, Robert. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on this Umea 1. The 737 that's headed our way is headed to Phoenix. Phoenix on a 737-700. Thanks a bunch for Car Wash Channel and Colin Dutton getting a contribution started early this evening. Appreciate your support. And if you feel so inclined, thank you for the support of the channel. You can send a super chat, super like for as little as 99 cents or join the premium economy for just 99 cents. Oh, okay, now you're gonna go, oh, all right. Right on, Carson. Well, I'm glad you could make a stop in Dallas and we could catch you. Maybe Carson, are you flying American to Toronto? Yeah, American to Toronto. Okay, so you're going to go to DFW. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. I remember that trivia, Josh. I remember that quiz. So this 737 is going to Phoenix. And we also have, looks like on approach, Southwest 48 from Houston. So Southwest says no delay. We're going to take off. We're going to rock and roll, baby. Google is your friend, Robert. That is for sure. Less money, always a good idea when you're traveling with family. Less money, I hear that I hear that, Carson. I totally get that. Dallas is the home of Southwest. It absolutely is. Susan, great question. Yeah, in fact, Southwest's headquarters are just across the street on the south side. So we're on the north side of Love Field. Thank you, Bars Down. Bars down. Yeah, the headquarters for Southwest, Susan, are actually just on the south side of the airfield here. We're on the north side, so it's just a mile. What's up, Penn? Good to see you. Bars down. Appreciate your help on that. Sarah, yeah, tons of private planes take off. This is obviously the airport that's closest to downtown Dallas, so it's convenient for a lot of business people. AJD, perfect, man. The weather is fantastic. Got a nice little breeze. Temperatures in the low 80s. Pretty awesome, dude. Definitely no complaints here. Mostly cloudy skies. Digging it. "42 minutes? Okay, well, that'll give you plenty of time. That will give you enough time there. Non-stop flights DFW to SeaTac on Monday. Oh, thank you for that alert, Penn. It's a good... I did know they were going to do that. I just couldn't remember when, so thank you for that, Penn. Appreciate that. I think they're flying, what, the 220 for that one? Got a little bit of a breeze. Well, good to hear you there in plenty of time, Carson. Yep, that's right. Thank you, Penn. I thought that was the case, but thank you for confirming that. And if you're just tuning in, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate your support. So nice to see everybody here on a Friday evening. Hope you're having a great Friday and you get to relax and Planespot and learn some more. Wow. Wind definitely has something to say. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Turn it up. With the A320, yeah, I think so. I actually, when I played Flight Simulator one time, I actually bought the skin for Southwest on an A320 Carson. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very good, AJD. That they do. That they do. For sure, Penn. There it is. Jet Suite X. Their hangar. Hey, Hey, we're just wrapping up almost to the end of our, well, I've been broadcasting for an hour, but we started at 7 technically. So don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and we're in a new month here. So thanks everybody for your contributions that help support the channel so we can continue to stream and travel. Very cool. Very cool, Carson. Next Southwest, another 737-700 arriving here. Picture perfect landing there. Good question, Kevin. No, I don't think so. I think they like having the same fleet for a number of reasons, including maintenance, but familiarity as well. So no, they're still hot on the 737 MAX 7s they want. So I think they want those before they get anything else. A friend of mine told me a rumor that he heard in Southwest that they were going to buy Breeze because Breeze has a bunch of planes, but I think that's just a rumor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, EMEA 1's got its beacon light on, so I believe it's about to push back here, right there. You can see it through the fence. So it's got its beacon light on, which tells me ideally it's about ready to push back or very soon. There you go. Thank you, John. Dude, this is like one of the best liveries. AJD, you have no sense of design. You don't like Condor. You don't like EMEA 1. What do you like? God, you're such a hater. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice, but at the same time, interesting, Matt, man. You think the 777 would be awesome? Well, that would be quite a purchase. Right now, the aircraft market is pretty tight. If you want maybe an E145 or an E140, you can probably get it. You want me to put them in timeout, Kevin? Oh man, no. AJD has been banned in several channels because he doesn't like Condor. So I'm going to be nice. I love creativity too, Sarah. I agree. No, don't put him in. He told me that he was in, there you go, production delays in Cessna. Delta Alpha Lima, he told me that he got banned from, or timed out at a couple channels, so I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice to him because he was hating on Condor. Good deal, Carson. Last special of the day. Well, it's a good one. I like it. It's my favorite special livery. Nice little global here. I think we've seen this one a few times. Must have just landed. All right, Delta Alpha Lima, I will make sure and let you know. Get a little, I was looking at the NetJets hangar. Listen to AJD now. Wow. Gets a little power hungry. So we got a little bit of variety. Oh, it's getting ready to leave. Yes. So we got a nice little variety here real quick of NetJets. We got 680, we got a Phenom, a couple of Phenoms, a Challenger 600, Challenger 350, another 680 Latitude, a couple of 680 Latitudes, a Global back there, another Challenger, a little bit of everything at the NetJets location in Dallas. It's a Global 6000 headed to destination unknown. Get up nice and close on this beauty. Still keeping an eye on Umea 1, has not pushed back yet. Still has the beacon light on. Adios to wherever you're going. Yeah, Kevin, we've got a 757 here, and then we also have a CRJ. Where is it? Over here. Yeah, we got a CRJ 900, Kevin, and looks like 757-200. Oh, Mayo 1's also late, huh? Roger that. Well, I'm going to grab a quick drink of water then. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Don't forget to like and subscribe or say hi. Love meeting new people. Oh, there we go. It's pushing back. Just as I'm getting my water. Look at that beauty. I love it. Very unique and creative. Most of them are pretty tight-lipped, Sarah. They usually, a lot of them, they will file a flight plan unregistered so that people can't track them sometimes. So no, I know Mark Cuban's planes, those are pretty easy to make out. But other than that, NetJets owns those planes, so we'd have to be very careful. I wouldn't say very careful. I'd have to do some research on the other private planes. So, yeah. Oh, they're pulling them all the way out. Nice. No problem. Good question, Sarah. I will tell you that when I was doing my internship in Santa Fe, I did, Sarah, see Jerry Jones get out of one of his private jets. I can confirm that. And it did have the Cowboy star on it, so that I can confirm. It was like a 10-year-old Challenger 350. So it was nice. Ah, they're bringing them all the way out. Putting them on display. Looking good. Ooh. Thanks for that, Kevin Kelly. This is very interesting. I've never seen this. I am wondering if there's an MEL for it. And if you're enjoying this, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or smash that thumbs up here on a lovely Friday evening in Dallas. Right up close and personal. Oh, you know what? This one might be have a maintenance issue with it. How about that? Well, that would explain why. As soon as they made that right turn into the pad, I'm like, oh, this one has a maintenance issue. Well, too bad our friend Joe Leary isn't working. He could tell us what's going on. Streaming schedule for next week, man. I don't know quite yet. Again, just with the heat, I would like to do maybe one more this weekend. Maybe tomorrow, DFW pop-up stream or Sunday. I don't know what the streaming schedule is going to be for the upcoming week. I'll tell you this much, whatever it is, it'll be in the evening time, unless we have a day like today, where it's in the 80s. So that much I do know. So we'll make plans. It'll just be evening time unless we have a nice day like today. So you can plan on that. Yep. Oh, good, AJD. Take your original statement back. Yeah, looks like this it's got a maintenance issue. Yeah. Probably is, AJD. Yep. Got to swap out with an 800 or a Max. Either one would probably work. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think AJD is on the money, Aviation LAA. They're going to be probably swapping planes, getting a spare one, and replacing it, and that takes some time. So the NOC is currently working on a plane swap. Yep, I see it. Delta 8839. Charter on final. So I guess we'll be hanging out with the Mayo 1 for a little bit tonight. That's not a bad thing. Well, I think that's a good guess. You know, if Joe is here, or Morgan would actually watch the show, I would know, but Morgan's too busy eating Whataburger. Hey, ERB, happy Friday to you. The 757 in from San Diego. That's right, Love Field, ERB. All right, so Delta Alpha Lima asked a question, what is an MEL? And hey, let's make that our aviation word of the day, MEL. Mike X-Ray, no, not Mike X-Ray, Mike Echo Lima. Mike Echo Lima. An MEL stands for Minimum Equipment List Item. So, in the world of aviation, MELs are used because planes have a lot of duplicate items. Oh, you had Whataburger? Nice. Here comes Jet Suite X. Yeah, sometimes they'll have a spare. Yep, they sure will. Or they'll take a plane that is inbound and use it. Thank you, ERB, as Jet Suite X lands. Thank you, ERB. Yeah, man, I might try and do tomorrow. I wanted to get it on the schedule. I wasn't sure, so we'll see, or maybe Sunday. Well, the special's hanging out right next to us. Yeah, we had some showers earlier, but now we got sunshine, ERB. Ah, I see. Next arrival right around the corner here on a Friday evening at Dallas Love Field. That's right. You never know when I'll pop. Pip will pop up. So yes, there's our friend. There's our friend there. Same seating arrangement though, which is nice. Aviation LAA, same seating arrangement. So going back to the aviation word of the day, MEL stands for minimum equipment list. So for example, this, let's say that this plane right here had, obviously has a maintenance issue, but this plane, for example, has a seat that won't recline. So what they can do is MEL the seat and it's still safe to fly. Or let's say the beacon light is not working. You can MEL that item. Basically, it means the item is out of service, but the plane is still available to fly. So MEL stands for minimum equipment list item, meaning the minimum equipment that is needed to safely fly the plane. And sometimes there are restrictions on certain MEL items. For example, one that has an MEL restriction is like if there's an AC pack out. If there's an AC pack out, there's usually a flight level limitation for an AC pack out. So circulating air. So that's one. Or it might have tail light. So it just kind of depends what the MEL is. But there's a whole huge giant book dedicated to MELs on planes. They're specific to the model of the plane, not to tail number. So that's something that flight dispatchers, pilots, and maintenance look at to determine the flyability of a plane. So MEL is minimum equipment list, or Mike Echo Lima. I'm guessing the replacement plane is right there. That is the Wi-Fi. That is the Wi-Fi, man, the Wi-Fi dome. So I'm guessing that is the replacement plane for the St. Louis flight. That's a 737-800. I'm just taking a guess here. That could be a totally different flight. But I'm guessing that plane is the one that's going to take the people to St. Louis. So we'll see if we're right. So that's November 8, 572 X-ray. Hey, Hugh, what's up? How's my buddy from OKC? How's it going? How is the work week in technology, Hugh? Doing all right? Good to see you, my friend. We're doing all right. Sadly, our friend Umea 1 is out of service due to a maintenance item. Wonder, Morgan should get in. I'm going to, in fact, message him right now. I'm going to message him and see what the deal is, what the dealio is. No, definitely no. That's true. You did not need Wi-Fi on the classics. That's it's very true. It's very true. Tech is okay. Back to stressing out though, but it's the weekend now, so you get to relax. That's right. And Hugh, man, the weather is awesome. It's like low 80s, low humidity here. Nice breeze. Mostly cloudy most of the day. It's been awesome, man. Cannot complain at all. So we are almost to 8 o'clock here on Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 187. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy, say hi. As we make our push towards 10,000, I think we're like at 5240. So we've got 4760 to go. So basically, the population of Matman's town in Bartlett. Yeah, I am. I sure am. Boeing is just doing great stuff, ERB, said no one. So it's just a nice evening here. So give me a minute to enjoy and soak this in. Low 80s, really no humidity. It's like a normal weather day, not burning my face off like the past 2 weeks. Just with lonely Umea 1. Oh, nice. Yes, Hugh, I have actually seen. It's funny you mentioned that because when I was down in Charleston at the Dreamliner plant there before I got kicked out, I actually saw 787 do a touch and go from Scoot, and not really a touch and go. It just flew down to about 100 feet and then took off. But yeah, I have. It's actually in one of my videos. Yeah. So yes, I have, Hugh. Funny enough, I have seen a Scoot 787. I do believe Baltimore. Where's Melanie? Baltimore. We've got Southwest 3880 inbound. I believe. Well, we'll see if it lands on our side or the south side. Remember, Love Field has 2 runways for those who are tuning in for the first time. Thank you so much for everybody. So let's see, is Baltimore going? Oh, I think it's coming to our side. Excellent. All right, so Baltimore. Yeah, Simple Flying keeps stealing my footage, Hugh. I sent him a nasty email, and I said, all right, if you're going to use my footage, at least do me a favor and cite your source. You know, I'd prefer they pay me, of course, but I get, you know, on YouTube it's common use, but they still need to be citing. So yeah, that is confirmed. Yeah, so they've used they've used a lot of my videos. I'll get messages every once in a while and be like, hey, Simple Flying used your video. So it's true. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Thank you for the like count report, ERB. That's wonderful. Actually, I think that's pretty dang good for Friday evening. 65 likes. That's wonderful. And we haven't really hit 2 hours, so excellent. Friday evening, typically it tends to be a lower turnout, but you know, this was a beautiful day, and I was like, I got to get out of here. So, and I haven't been on in a couple days, so I wanted to get on. So I'm here and loving everything, loving every minute of it. Love that all of you are here, and love the weather, so cannot complain at all. All right, so here's our 737 from Baltimore, BWI, as we like to call it, BWI, Bravo Whiskey India. And don't forget, our aviation word of the day is MEL, Minimum Equipment List, or Mike Echo Lima. And I'll be on the air for the next couple hours unless everybody just disappears. So I'll be here. Night side. And there is a small chance that I may run out of data on this SIM card. So if all of a sudden everything shuts down, you can hear me, but the picture's frozen. It's probably because of that. So just a heads up. I haven't seen Josh Molyneux in a while. He was my attorney. So Maya 1's on a service. Hey, Cougar Tracks, happy 5th of July to you. Hope the 4th of July was pretty good to you, Cougar Tracks. And speaking of that, did you see Cougar Tracks? Unfortunately, they had a little, at the Stadium of Fire show there at BYU, they had some fireworks fire off into the crowd. Hopefully everybody, I know there were some injuries, but that was pretty wild. Great to see you. Happy 4th. Hope your 4th was great. ERB, the airlines that serve Love Field include Jet Suite X, which is over here, and then also Alaska and Delta. And that's it. So yeah, basically Southwest runs the place. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen because they're limited on the number of gates, or they have been limited on the number of gates here at Southwest at Love Field. That may change now that everything about the Wright Amendment has expired. Ah, sweet, dude. Very cool, Hugh. Nice. Awesome stuff. That's awesome. You know, I don't know what's going on with the Maya 1. I'm waiting to hear back from my friend, Morgan, who's supposed to be working tonight. But I don't think he starts till 9. Nope, no bananas. No bananas, no condor. I'm sorry, ERB, no bananas or lemonanas or condor. So we'll see when Morgan gets back to me. He's probably driving into work right now. Yeah, ERB, I did see that, but I still think the stripe livery is better. Oh. Well, speaking, Mattman asked about what the schedule is next week. It's really going to depend how hot the weather is. Because I can stream. It's going to be evening streams. I'll tell you that much. If it's going to be hot into the high 90s again. And then hopefully I'm crossing my fingers that my sister's van gets fixed so she'll let me borrow it for a couple weeks. And then I'm going to make my way up to the Midwest and up to Chicago and hang out with my sister and then be around the Midwest. So that's from like July 16th through the 30th is my hope. And can make some magic happen. Whoa, Uncle Plane Guy, great to see you. Hello, hello. How are you? Nice to see everybody. Thanks all you new fans for liking and subscribing. Probably still have to take a shower, but it is really a fantastic evening. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm looking at our next arrival. Looks like it will probably be a Phenom 300. And then Southwest 3358 about 10 minutes out on Kansas City. Nashville, very cool, Matt, man. Nashville for work or for pleasure? Pop-up stream Midland, Odessa. For 50 bucks, I'll do that. There's not a lot of traffic in Midland, Odessa, though. Very cool, Uncle Plane Guy. Well, right now it's out of service. Okay, Morgan says he won't be there till 10 tonight. Thanks again to Colin and Car Wash Channel for their contributions early on to the show. Support the channel so that we can continue to broadcast and travel to new airports. And our next arrival will be a Phenom and then Kansas City on a 737-800 after that. So I'm looking forward to heading to the Midwest, hopefully. Crossing my fingers on that one. Looks like we've got a departure coming out. And I'll tell you, the departure is Dallas to Amarillo on Southwest 4930. Dang, man, getting serious. Very cool. Very cool, Matt, man. Good luck. I'll have to bring my radar gun the next time I come down here to see how fast they taxi out. So this 737 is headed to Amarillo. Noah, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. You're melting over here in Phoenix. Yeah, we were melting over here the last 2 weeks. So I hear you, brother. Hang in there. But yeah, it's definitely hot. It was 101 on Wednesday with a heat index to 110. So good to see you, Noah. They definitely taxi out at the speed of sound. I got to bring the radar gun next time. I do have a radar gun, so I'll have to bring that out. That's an excellent question, Kevin Kelly, and I've pondered that several times because American is the only airline that flies to Hawaii from Dallas, and I'm on it. I'm surprised that they haven't yet. Amarillo by morning. So yeah, Kevin, that's an excellent question. If I were a Hawaiian CEO, I would definitely try and see if I could do that. Fly DFW. I think people might like an alternative to American. But so far, yeah. In fact, it's funny, Kevin, because if you know Love Field, there's a billboard that says something to the line effect of now serving Hawaii from right by Dallas Love Field, but they don't fly direct. You fly through, Las Vegas or Phoenix or LA. So I thought that was kind of interesting. 737-800 departing now. Kind of nice being on North Flow for a change. Yar. I mean, Kevin, I came from Salt Lake City in Hawaii and started flying there on the A321neo. But, man, wouldn't that be dope if they flew the Dreamliner here? That would just be the piece de resistance. Très bien, as we would say. Now we got 737 MAX 8 taxiing out, getting ready to take off, and that is headed to Oakland on the MAX 8. It sure does, ERB. It sure does. I was really looking forward to a Mayo 1 taking off, but sadly, it's in maintenance. And welcome in everybody who's new to the channel or returning. Thanks for saying hi. Don't be shy. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Remember, you can support the channel financially so that we can go to new and exciting airports and cover our costs. You can send a super chat or a super like for as little as 99 cents or join Premium Economy for just 99 cents. Yes, yeah, American definitely has got Australia covered. They're going to Brisbane, right? And then Qantas, the One World partner, flies to Melbourne at Sydney. So think about this. American from DFW flies to Melbourne, or excuse me, American and their One World partners, let me correct myself, will be flying to Brisbane, to Sydney, and to Melbourne out of DFW. So that's pretty cool. Renee, hey, good afternoon from West Texas. How west are we talking? Are we talking Midland, West Texas? Are we talking Amarillo, West Texas? Are we talking Southwest, like El Paso, West Texas? Thank you so much for saying hi and joining us. Welcome in. We're here in East Central Texas, I guess, or North Central Texas. What would you call Dallas? Would you call it North Central, or would you call it East Central? Probably North Central, because we're a little bit closer to the border of Oklahoma than we are of Louisiana. Midland, very cool. Very cool. Awesome, Renee. We were just talking about maybe doing a live stream out in Midland Airport. AJD wanted to tip me $50 for it. Sam is also from Midland. How about that? All right. Well, welcome in, everybody. Great to hear from you from Midland. That's awesome. Of course, Southwest services Midland. Great state of Texas. Oklahoma City can be definitely humid for sure, Noah. There are definitely times when it is humid. No question. Dallas is definitely humid. That is for sure. So if you're just tuning in, thanks so much, Renee. Thanks so much, Sam, for both saying hi from Midland. And encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel and smash that thumbs up. That way you'll know when and where we're broadcasting from. When the weather's cooler, we'll get to Houston and Austin a lot more. Like Noah, it was just miserable the past 2 weeks here in Dallas. The moisture was up, the dew point was in the 70s, and the temperatures were close to 100 every day. I know, Matt, man. Thank you, ERB, for the report. Yes, Matt, man, that is 100% truth. They were going to go Chicago to Brisbane, but yeah, due to the pandemic, it never happened. Max taking off to Oakland, California there. Yep, they were supposed to do Qantas, was supposed to do Chicago to Brisbane. Yep. So maybe they'll bring it back one day. That would be awesome. I've been to El Paso. We even did a live stream for like an hour 30, Noah. It was great. El Paso was pretty cool. I wish there would have been more military traffic. Hot, humid, and sticky, yes. For sure. Oh, yeah, I did know that, Kevin. Yeah, Hawaiian does go to Sydney, is it? On their A330s. That is affirmative. Whoa, Q! Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I'm sorry my soundboard is broken. I need to get a new cord. Thank you so much for your contribution. You know, the fact that I have gone to DFW many times, but not to Dallas, is a disgrace to Southwest. I'm heading back next week for 12 a.m. street photos Saturday next week. So hopefully I get to see you and finally get the A380. That would be awesome, Hugh. That would be awesome. And remember, it comes at 5 o'clock every day. Right around 5 o'clock, Hugh. 5 p.m. Thanks so much for your contribution. Hugh is always super generous, our friend from Oklahoma City who's hung out with us at OKC. So thank you so much. What's up, Brian? Great to see you. Very generous, Hugh. Yeah, man, you just have to, Hugh, you're just going to have to, like, drive back after traffic and get the A380. Perhaps. Because, yeah, it comes every day at 5-ish. Oh, yeah, I knew Hawaiian does fly to Austin. Yep, that's correct, too. I've wanted to catch Hawaiian for a long time in Austin. I can never find it, Kevin. So, yeah, you're exactly right. So, Hugh's trying to get the A380. All right. Looking off to the north there. We are at Dallas Love Field. So thank you, Hugh. Thank you, Car Wash Channel. Thank you, Colin, for your contributions. Greatly appreciated and generous. Oh, you're at cruising altitude, Carson. Awesome. Good for you, dude. Viva la Syndicate. Hey, what's happening? Thanks so much for saying hi. Welcome in to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 187. I am Pip. Tom! All right, sounds good, Noah. I'll have plenty of streams in the wintertime for sure. Very cool. Well, thanks for stopping by real quick, Tom. Night photos. I'm testing the camera, so I need more night shots. Also, I need to try Texas BBQ and Jollibee. I've had strong recommendations on the chicken Hugh from Jollibee. I have not gone there myself, but I've had a lot of strong recommendations. And Texas barbecue, that's an absolute must. You've got to. So, thank you, Tom, for stopping by. Viva la Syndicate. Love the name. Long live the Syndicate. George, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. Well, good to see you. I wish I could say this Umea 1 is flying, but it's out of service and maintenance. 5 away from Wichita. I understand that, Noah. Temperatures, summer temps, and you don't agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. You know what's going to happen if we can make it past October with 10,000 subscribers? We'll go to Houston. We'll go to Austin all the time when the weather's reasonable, and San Antonio, but Houston, yeah, for sure. So it'll be a lot of fun. Southwest pilot here. All right, we got a Southwest pilot in the house. Viva la Syndicate. Viva la Southwest. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am a former flight dispatcher for Envoy and Breeze Airways. And we have some friends who are Southwest dispatchers and American dispatchers on the show every once in a while. So thanks so much for tuning in. That's awesome. Oh, Tom's. Tom, you've had a few. Yeah, it's probably best that you control yourself. Yeah, and for all you new viewers, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe so you'll know when and where we're broadcasting from next. Based here in Dallas, so you'll see DFW, and you'll see DFW, Dallas Love Field, Addison. When the weather gets cooler, we're going to go over to the Joint Reserve Base and stream from there, and also throughout Texas and Oklahoma too. So, and we're hopefully getting to the Midwest in a couple weeks. I grew up in Chicago, so I'm going to go back and see family, but I'll hopefully stream it at Chicago and Milwaukee and go throughout the Midwest. And yeah, Kevin, I would like to stream at the at Midway. I was there last year, and I tried to get a good connection, and it just would not work. I was at the rental car parking garage, and it just was not working. So I do have plans to try again. Try again. Well, Hugh, you know, we may have to do it together. Tom, thank you so much for contributing to the show. $9.99 Super Chat. Thank you so much. Great meeting everybody new. We got a Southwest pilot in the house, Viva la Syndicate. And love having that. Thank you very much, Tom. Very generous of you. Rainy Cajun, what's up? Great to see you. Very good, Tom. Yes. Designated driver. Oh, very cool. Noah. That's awesome, dude. Very cool. What's up, Carson? Where you at, dude? Where you flying? Yeah, it's always good when we can get some crews tuning in, and still have yet to have a flight attendant tune in. That would be the real cherry on the top, is if we can get some flight attendants to subscribe. Checking out the 737 700. And for those just tuning in who aren't familiar, this is the home airport for Southwest Airlines. The headquarters are just on the south side of the airport. Whoa, Viva La Syndicate with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Long live the Syndicate. Or should I say captain or first officer? Thank you so much for your generosity to support the channel. This will definitely help if we can make it to Chicago. And many other places. So thank you, Tom. Thank you, Viva La Syndicate. Thank you very much, Hugh. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Car Wash Channel, for your contributions, everyone. It really is a spectacular evening here at Dallas Love Field. We also stream from DFW and Addison, and I'm really looking forward to when the weather cools off and we can go hang out at the JRB, the Joint Reserve Base over there in West Fort Worth. It's $12 for Midland, Odessa. All right, you're flying over Kansas, Carson. Very cool. I did not get to the post office today, but I did fill out the envelope. So I know I'm pathetic and it's sad. I need to do better. Yeah, I know. FO, all right. Viva La Syndicate. Very cool. Very cool. Now we get another FO in addition to FO Mark for another airline. So very cool. Still, Morgan said he wouldn't be in till 10, so I know it is step one. It is step one. Hey, and we got the sun setting. We had some light showers earlier and mostly cloudy skies. But that has subsided, and the wind has subsided, so I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit on the microphone, on our other microphones, so we can get some nice engine roar. All right, I will do that, AJD. I will do that. Yeah, I should do that. I should get a bunch of the flight attendants who vlog to join in. So I wonder if Viva La Syndicate has any opinions on Umea 1 and if it's a mechanical nightmare or not. I don't know. It's like me with when I was working for Breeze and what we thought of the new A220s. All right, 2 hours left. Well, right on, Carson. Well, I'll tell you what. You don't see this every day. We've got not one, not two, but 3 Delta aircraft parked over there at the FBO. So we've got a CRJ 900 and two 757s. One of them we did catch earlier this evening, arriving from San Diego. Hugh, thanks so much. You're too tired. $10 super chat. Thanks so much. I'm always curious, but why does O'Hare have 8 runways? I asked AI and it gave me a description of what O'Hare Airport is. All right. That is a really good question, Hugh, so I'll explain it the best I can. So I think it's important to go back like 20, 25 years ago when O'Hare had a totally different layout and was always one of the worst airports for delays and everything else. So they had runways that were east-west. They had runways that were northwest, southeast. They had runways that were, crisscrossing runways. And so it was very confusing. And so in an effort to reduce delays in Chicago, they came up with a modernization plan to fix O'Hare so it wouldn't be delayed. So historically, you know, the better performing airports have parallel runways. So it's important you get some backstory on why it has so many runways. Chicago, of course, was once the busiest airport in the entire world. Now it's the top 5. Atlanta's leaped it, but it still has 80 million passengers a year. But Chicago, I think, is number 1 as far as total airplane movements, like the most amount of traffic. Number 1 or number 2. So with all those characteristics of Chicago O'Hare, you need a number of runways to mitigate that problem. So they have, they planned for 3 runways on the south side of the O'Hare terminals, and then they have 3 parallel runways on the north side. So they have basically mirrored each side with 3 runways. So you can have you could actually have up to 4 arrivals on those runways, potentially. And then they have 2 crosswind runways, so in the event that there's crosswinds, they can use those runways. So that's the basic explanation of it, is because Chicago ran into so many delays, they wanted to reconfigure the airport. So they did so by making them all parallel except for 2, which they kept as crosswind runways in the event of crosswinds. So there are 6 basically parallel runways, same heading, 3 on the north side of the terminals, 3 on the south side of the terminals, and then 2 crosswind runways. So I hope that makes sense and why they need so many runways. Because Chicago, again, is either number 1 and number 2 in total airplane movements. So they don't get as many big heavies, but they get a ton of regional jets. A ton. Because of their central location in the United States. So I hope that helps explain it. So check this out. We get a, I don't know if we have a second broken plane or what, but now we got a second plane that's being towed over to the hard stand. I don't know if they're just saving this one for overnight or if this one is broken too. There are 6 runways in Denver. There are 7 runways at DFW. 737, 700. So thank you very much, Hugh, for that generous super chat, and I hope that explanation was a good one. Yeah, so Atlanta has 5 runways, Denver has 6, Dallas has 7. Yeah, and Chicago has 8. I know, right, Noah? Atlanta has 5. So the catch is Chicago is like, since it's in the central part of the United States, you can do a lot of regional flying from Chicago and get away with it. So you'll see a lot of E-175s, a lot of E-145s back in the day, a lot of CRJ-200s. And then they also have, obviously, headquarters for United. American's a hub there. So that, you know, that's the rumor. That's the rumor that's been tossed around, Rainy Cage, and I have not heard a confirmation of that from any of my inside friends who work inside Southwest. Yep, CRJ-200s, exactly. Oh, I got to look up the old diagram for, I was supposed to do that. That's my homework assignment. I got to get the old configuration of what Chicago used to look like, the runway configuration, and what it looks like now. Ah, nice. Well, you're welcome, Hugh. Excellent. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There you go. Bring back Mexfield. Sneaky Richard Daly. Yep, that was a sad day. I hear you, Rainy Cajun. That's right, Matt, man. 10 E-175s to 1 Heavy. Thank you, American Airlines. Yeah, they've cut back a good bit, haven't they, Matt, man? I remember my dad used to be able to fly direct to Birmingham, England from O'Hare when he was working for a company where the headquarters were in England. But not so much anymore. So thanks everybody for your contributions this evening. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Pip. This is episode 187 of Pip's Planespotting Live here at Dallas Love Field. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate all of you. I'm going to go grab a quick drink of water. AJD, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Man, you're making me work overtime. Actually, it looks like maintenance. Thank you, AJD, for that $10 super chat. It sure is. It's just hanging out here, Pen. It's got some maintenance issues. I don't know what this one is, if they've just parked it overnight, or if this one has maintenance issues too. So very interesting. Or maybe it's just they're both RONs. They're both remaining overnights. Now look at that. I gave you a bonus aviation word of the day. RON. Romeo, Oscar, November. RONs remain overnight. So thank you, AJD. See? There you go. AJD knows. I have, man. I have seen. That's always my favorite. Is the old 727 there at the Museum of Science and Industry, man. Yep, I've seen that several times. That's like my favorite part. Probably done for the night. You think Viva La Syndicate? Yeah. I think Umeo 1 is a maintenance because it was scheduled to go out. And this one is probably just a RON. Good call, Viva. What's up, Randy? I see you over there. How's Omaha? Weather's spectacular here this evening in Dallas. I think we might even be in the upper 70s. Let's check out the latest weather conditions. I haven't done a METAR report in a while. I miss my buddy Infidel. I don't know where he is, but I miss him. He was great at providing the METARs. O'Hare is it was originally called Orchard Field because it was a military base and it was called Orchard Field, but then was named after, I think his name was Butch O'Hare, and he was a World War II pilot, I want to say, and that's why it's named O'Hare now. Okay, it says it's 81 degrees. 81 degrees here in Dallas currently. Well, whatever it is, it's freaking awesome. I'll tell you that much. All right, Noah, great to see you again. We'll see everyone. We'll see you next time. Good to see you. We'll catch you. Hey, and most importantly, stay hydrated out there in Phoenix, my friend. Keep up the great work. Yeah, see, there you go. Man, that's right. They used to, okay, so they flew to London, Stansted, Birmingham, Manchester, and Glasgow from Chicago. Didn't they also do London Gatwick? I was reading some history behind the Open Skies Agreement that allowed American carriers to fly into Heathrow. I thought it was kind of interesting. Steve F. Question: at what speed does the 737 go airborne? Well, if our pilot friend, our friend Viva La Syndicate, who was very generous with the super chat earlier and is a pilot, maybe Viva, I'll turn that question over to you. Let's say, and I'll tell you right off, Steve, that depends on a number of factors. It depends on headwind, passengers, weight of the plane. So a number of factors, but let's see if Viva has any, like on an average 737-700, how fast does it have to go to become airborne? And see if Viva has any input. DFW, okay, DFW to Gatwick. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Viva can answer Steve F's question. How fast does the Boeing 737 have to go to take off into the air? Yep, for sure, Rainy Cajun. TC Aviation Photography, good evening. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for saying hi. Great to see you. Welcome into a lovely evening here at DFW Love Field. Temperature in the low 80s. It's fantastic, and so thank you so much for joining the party. Episode 187. I'm just going to say a number. Steve F. And I would say probably 150 knots, give or take. But I am not a pilot. I'm a flight dispatcher. And but I can tell you, like Rainy Cajun says, just depends on a number of factors. So I'll just take a ballpark and say 150 knots, so that's like 165 miles an hour. Yeah, TC Aviation says 150. good question, Steve. Thanks for asking it. Yeah, we hope this is not only entertaining, but educational as well, that we can help answer some of your questions. Okay, Viva La Syndicate, thank you so much. He's a first officer. He says 135, 140 knots. Thank you so much. Thank you, Viva. All right, so the 737-700. So this 737 is, where is it? I don't see it. Yeah, thank you, Viva La Syndicate. Appreciate you. Thank you, TC Aviation. Thank you, Rainy Cajun. Appreciate all of you answering all kind of the same answer. So good job, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all of you in the Knowledgeum. Oh, very nice, Tony. The change the handle. I should have caught that earlier, Tony. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Oh, now that's just gorgeous right there. Look at that. That's just beautiful. We're on the north side of Dallas Love Field, looking at runway 31 right, 31 right, however you call it. Yep, absolutely. That's exactly right. Viva La Syndicate says once the loading is complete of passengers, takeoff data and speeds are sent to our computer and we load them up onto the displays. They vary quite a bit. That is 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Viva. TC Aviation Photography. Old Tony, new handle. Thought it'd fit the crowd better. Read the room. LOL. Thanks for the stream, Tony. Thanks for the stream, Pip. Thanks so much for your generous contribution, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Very kind of you. Really appreciate your support. And great having you here. I actually kind of like the TC Aviation Photography. I like the name, so I like that, Tony. I'll go with it. I like it. Rainy Cajun. Oh, Yeah. I always enjoyed getting the performance numbers for when we would run them for like, where was it? I think once I dispatched to Aspen once when I was with Envoy, and that was interesting. Or down in Mexico. Mexico has a lot of high altitude airports, and the runways aren't super long, so for sure. Yes, I did, Tony. I was driving down here. I saw bits and pieces of it. I wanted to sit down and read it, so I'll probably respond to it tonight or tomorrow morning. But I did see it, and that is very interesting. That's freaking cheap for you guys. So yes. Actually, one of my favorite places to stream is in Aspen because it's such a unique airport in Aspen, Colorado, because there's only one way in to land and there's only one way out to take off. And not only that, it's just beautiful scenery because you just kind of fly into a valley. And there's only the CRJ 700 is the only commercial plane right now that I think is allowed in there, which is, interesting. But they get all sorts of corporate jets. I know they're working on getting the A220 to get in there, like the 100 variant. If you're just joining us, it is 9 o'clock almost here on Pip's Planespotting Live. Thanks so much for the contributions of everybody and their generosity. Thank you for everybody who subscribed on our quest for 10,000 subscribers by October 19th. My mom said I can stay at her house if I get to 10,000 subscribers, so I'm really working hard here. But bar down. Gotta get to bed. Bar down. Bar down ski. Hockey. See you later. Good to see you again. Take care. All right, ERB. Get some rest. Sleep well. Yeah, 95-foot wingspan. Yeah, exactly. And they were talking, I think the Board of Commissioners or whatever, the county there in Pitkin County, they came up with, I think they're going to move the runway, Viva La Syndicate, which will allow for them to expand the terminal. And they won't have to move the tower, because the CRJ is not going to be around forever, and I think the eventuality is going to be the 220 is going to be the aircraft that's going to fly into there. So, yep. Thank you for that bit of knowledge there, Viva La Syndicate. Wingspan limited to 95 feet. Yeah, so a 737-800. Around 165, 175 takeoff weight, depending on how much fuel cargo packs. Okay, 165, 175 knots. Thank you very much. See, I love having pilots on the show and mechanics. Thanks so much, Viva. Yeah, Colin, geez, you're up late, man. So, Michael's coming to you, right, Colin? So what we got coming up here in the next little bit as we get towards the 9 o'clock hour. Whew, 9 o'clock and all is well. 9 o'clock and all is well. It's from Robin Hood. So we are expecting arrivals from Los Angeles, Chicago, St. Louis, Houston, and Tampa this hour. And then departing, what do we got? Not that many departures. That's interesting. I thought there would be more. But there's not. So we've got a few arrivals. So we'll probably, we'll see if we can talk to our friend Morgan. And then maybe get out of here. Want to see if he's got any insight on Maya 1. I could just sit back here and drink a ice-cold Mexican Coke. Oh my goodness, Dreamweaver, gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Dreamweaver. All right, see you next time, Hugh. 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. I would try and go by Clyde Warren Park, Hugh, because Highway 75 goes underneath Clyde Warren Park, which is kind of cool. 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Probably you want to go to, oh, I forgot. Why am I brain farting here? Yeah, God, my brain hurts. Matthew, what's up? Yeah, Umea 1. Yeah, we're wondering what's going on with Umea 1. I think it's a maintenance issue. There it is, Matthew. CAERB. Yeah, I don't... yeah, I would go to Clyde Warren. I like going there because it's built over Highway 75, and then so we got two. Looks like we got a 737 MAX 8 and a 737-800. Thinking this one's a RON, a remain over day. By the way, I know, I'll remember it, Hugh. I need to get some rest too, for sure. I had a good bike ride today with the weather being cooler. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. Thank you, Dreamweaver, for that gifting of membership. You are the best. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Appreciate the support of Viva La Syndicate, Hugh, Dreamweaver, Tom Marchant, Tony Servati, Colin Dutton, Car Wash Channel. Thank you to all of you for your contributions tonight. Challenger 350 for NetJets. I wonder if it's going to go across the way. We do have an arrival here shortly, and that is Looks like it'll be a Cessna 680 Latitude from Houston Hobby Dobby. I know, right, Tony? I was so pumped when I found out I was getting it, and then it just like my balloon just bursted. I mean, at least it's right in front of me. But yeah, bad luck indeed, sir. Bad luck indeed. We did have Arizona one at the beginning of the show. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Thanks, everybody, for staying up late. You know, speaking of that, Tony, I think I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to convert my camera to a photo camera. And so stand by, folks. Need a wider lens. But with the lights on it, that looks cool. And a nice sunset as well. I sure hope so, man. I'd like to think so. I'm trying here. Yeah, the lighting is perfect. Thanks, Tony. I would have like totally spaced taking a photo, so thanks for bringing that up. Texas sunsets are really some of the best. Nice and sunny, Seattle. Well, I tell you, it's been nice and sunny here, but it's been like 100 degrees every day. So being 81 right now is low humidity is like heaven on earth, Granny Cajun. Can't beat it. I'm on the, no, well, the sunset is not, I won't be able to get the sunset because of, like, I'm at the very far east end of the parking garage where we're at, Tony, and so is a male one. So, yeah, that would be awesome, but negatory, Ghost Rider. Well, Viva La Syndicate, I don't know if it's Monday. I thought you guys only held parties on Monday, the block parties on Monday. I do not see any parties happening, though. I'll have to text Morgan because he works in the NOC, but not presently. I do not see any parties. I wish. I heard parties were only on Mondays, though. Yeah, sadly, no. Sadly, no. Oh, yeah, it'd be mega sick. Mega sick. We've got arrivals coming from Los Angeles and Biwi, I believe, our Biwi will land on our side. Looks like the Los Angeles Max will be landing on 3-1 left, but looks like Biwi, the other 737 Max, will be landing on this side. So hashtag blessed. Busy working on the Breeze purchase. That's right. That's right. Freak Daddy 4, what's up from Ohio? Good to see you, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're tuning in to Pip's Sunsets here at Dallas Love Field. Yeah. Exactly, Tony. Well, you can... yeah, that's a tough one. Jet Dispatcher, holler. Thank you. I take no credit for the sunset. I have nothing to do with it. I'd like to say I did, but I don't. Hope you and Bryce are doing well down there in the... it's only... Tell you what, Jet Dispatcher, it's perfect today. It's 81 low humidity right now. Of course, you know, the previous 2 weeks are basically like 99 and dew points in the 70s. So it's very nice and refreshing, a nice change. Oh, is Baltimore going on the... Son of a gun. Baltimore's going that way too. That's not cool. No fair. That backfired. Well, maybe. And then we've got Southwest 3579, another Max. That's about 8 minutes out from Orlando. And then, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Oh, well, you got to be hip to the aviation lingo. Yeah, it's totally Biwi. Here, I'll even... ooh. There you go. I think that's still good. Yeah, the pillar's out of the way. So, there it is. Take a picture of that, and then we can turn it into a puzzle. If my truck wasn't in the way, I would show you downtown Dallas. But since we're facing... my truck had to park this way so I could... Anyways, long story short. Not important. But, yeah. I want to get one more arrival, and so far Los Angeles and Biwi have failed me. Orlando is my last hope. Give you one more arrival before we get out of here. At least. I don't know, though. Thanks so much for everybody liking and tuning in. Pip's Planespotting Live. I don't know if we'll stream tomorrow. It might be a pop-up stream tomorrow at DFW. If we go somewhere, it'll be at DFW. Most likely, since I haven't been there in a bit. Or we'll do it Sunday, depending on the weather, though. I kind of have some chores to do around the house. I'm going to be honest, AJD, I don't know of anybody that doesn't call Baltimore Biwi. I don't know anybody personally that doesn't call Baltimore Biwi. Oh, we got a couple fireworks there. Some leftovers. You know, I would be getting down to Houston a lot, so I've texted my brother a few times. He's got 1 year left at Texas A&M, so I hope once in a while he's amenable to have me stop by and sleep on his floor. He is going to Texas A&M for chemical engineering, and he's in his final year and living in College Station. So, yep. Monday. Colin, great question. Probably. Depends again on the weather. It'll probably be an evening stream because it's supposed to be up in the 90s again. So it'll probably be an evening stream. So that's my thought. Just call BWE dangerous. That's also accurate. That's a good point. I think my next poll question is, which airport do you feel most likely you're going to be shot when you're outside it? Is it BWE? Is it Chicago Midway? Is it LaGuardia? Is it, what's an inner city? Oh, Houston Hobby. Never mind, it's Houston Hobby. Everybody answers Houston Hobby all at once. Man, Orlando is killing me here. For playing. Probably, yeah, that's probably true, Jet Dispatcher. I know that's your favorite. Do you want me to play that song at your funeral? Detroit's a good one. DTW, yeah, that's a good one. Romulus is kind of a rough area. If you've ever been outside of the airport property, it definitely is pretty rough. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good point. So make sure to subscribe so you'll know when I put up the survey on the community page of which airport are you most likely to get shot at, and then give me your thoughts. So great. Actually, you know what? I love Detroit, and you know they were super nice to me when I was up there last time, so I can't hate on Detroit for the most part. That's right. Most reported carjacking. Oh, Oakland's a good one too. Dang it, are they sending Orlando on the south side too? This is unacceptable. Dang it. Can't catch a break. I should definitely start a poll next stream for sure. It's a good idea. Well, it looks like they're not going to give me any love tonight at Love. Wait, I think I see one light in the distance. Maybe they might have closed the runway? I don't know. I always second guess everything. Stand by. One last hope. Oh, it's from Tampa. Yeah, it'll definitely land on the south side. Dang it, everyone. That's very true. Roger that, Jet Dispatcher. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll call it an evening because they're not giving me any luck tonight. They're all sending the last few arrivals on 3-1 left, and that is just hurtful. Speaking of which, I just want to say what a great time I've had this evening broadcasting. Met so many nice new people. Viva the Syndicate. Hopefully we'll have you again on the show and have you with us. Jet Dispatcher, great to see you again. And Renee out in Midland. Steve out in Midland. Thanks so much. Carson in the air. So thank you very much to Viva La Syndicate, Tony Servati, or I should say TC Aviation, Dreamweaver, Colin Dutton, Car Wash Channel, Tom Marchant, Hugh, and everyone else for contributing to the show. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I always miss one person, and I'm very sorry, but I want to thank you again, Viva La Syndicate, TC Aviation, AJD, there we go, AJD contributing, Car Wash, Colin, Tom Marchant, Hugh, Thank you to all of you for contributing, making this an awesome stream this evening. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great evening. And thank you, Dreamweaver, as well. And we'll thank you. See you next time, everyone. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you again soon, Colin. See you guys. Have a great night. Take care. See ya.